please help me present the inaugural Life Changer Award to the Mother of the Decade, Ms. April James.
Good evening. And yes, Mr. Wendell did bring me here under false pretense. So I just want to share my experiences with you all. Again, hello, my name is April James. And the reason I'm standing before you today is because Craig Stephen Broussard is my son. After 5 consecutive years, we benefited from the resources offered to the community by the African American Youth Harvest Foundation. Our story began in New Orleans when in 2005, Hurricane Katrina struck the city of New Orleans and changed our lives forever. So now let me fast forward our story to 2007. When Craig and I when I retired from the New Orleans Police Department, and Craig and I left our family and friends and relocated to Austin. In the beginning of the process, everything appeared to be moving smoothly. And as the months progressed, Craig began to exhibit what was labeled behavioral problems in school. As a result of those negative behaviors, Craig was placed into in-school suspensions, which led to out-of-school suspensions. And one day, I was attending a hearing where they was considering sending him to an alternative school program named DAP. Little did I know that after 2 years of being in Texas, that a cycle was forming and the journey ahead of us was going to become challenging. Now we are here in 2009, and I knew a piece of the puzzle was missing. This is when I realized my child could be heading towards becoming what I called a pipeline to prison student. So I had to find some type of community-based resources for Craig. One day on the internet, I came across the African American Men and Boys Harvest Foundation website. The organization was going to have their 32nd monthly conference at LBJ High School. The theme for the conference was globalization, development of urban minds. And I thought to myself, my prayers has been answered. It wasn't until October of 2010 when the African American Men and Boys Harvest Foundation launched a new program titled Crew 12, and my son became the youngest member in the group. Throughout the year of 2010, my son was afforded so many opportunities to participate in a week-long camp with all expenses paid at Channel Austin. As for me and my house, it became known as the one-stop shop. My son was introduced to the UT Black Media Council, where his media skills were enhanced. He participated in a Live Tobacco Free project and utilized the DAB computer lab on numerous occasions. In 2013, Craig participated in the Adopt a Big Mind program, where he gained valuable experiences along with earning community service hours. My son had an opportunity to attend the Urban University Summer Camp. Craig also participated in the KAZI Below Zero on-air radio training. Due to his commitment to the program, the African American Youth Harvest Foundation and the African American Youth Resource Center selected my son to be one of the 12 students to participate in an all-expense-paid summer trip to Washington, D.C., where he traveled to our nation's capital, visited local attractions, and historical sites. In 2014, my son participated and was a lead character in a 9-minute film that showcased at the Capital City Black Film Festival. In 2015, the African American Youth Harvest Foundation continued to provide Craig and I the support we needed. We had staff that assisted my son with writing his first resume, submitting his online scholarship application, proofreading his college essays, and they even provided a safe outlet for me to verbally express my concerns. if you know what I mean. Due to the financial support of the African American Youth Harvest Foundation and their partnership, my son was able to experience a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity as a youth, where he traveled to France to attend the Cinema Duquesne Festival. Last but not least, with a smile on my face and gratitude in my heart, I would like to say thank you to the CEO, Mr. Lofton, and Mr. Wendell, who was the youth manager of the Crew 12 program. You see, growing up, I always heard that it takes a village to raise a child. And because people believe in your vision, Mr. Lofton, and people decided to take a vested interest into the at-risk youth of our community, I stand before you sharing my testimony that it did make a significant difference in the life of my son and saved him from becoming a negative statistic in what I call the pipeline to prison mentality. Instead, I say that he became a positive statistic in what I call the cradle to college mentality. This summer, my son Craig began attending Lamar University, where he is enrolled in the chemical engineering program. So again, I want to say thank you to everyone who partnership with the African American Youth Harvest Foundation and the African American Youth Resource Center, because your contribution does make a difference in the life experiences of our youth. I want to leave you with this last thought, that it does take a village to raise a child, and there are countless other Craigs out there who need the support and resources that my Craig received during his 5 years as a member of Crew 12. Thank you.